Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I'm here with week 15 of the Margarete Miller collage challenge. And then I have some stuff on my desk. I want to show you what I decided to store in my trunk. Just a few things like that. So let's say hi and hugs to Gwen, Catherine, Anne, and Jackie. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, so I've already removed this page. This is our page that we're going to use, so I can get rid of the big old book. Okay, so today there's postmark or cancellation mark, and I meant to grab out, I have some postage stamps. These Bow Bunny ones I thought I would use. And then a text or quote. I have a text here, or a little quote here. Mine is the weight of gratitude. This is out of an old book, and I love that. And I love the picture. So we're going to use that. Lines. I have this paper. This is some paper my friend Carrie the Crafter dyed and sent to me. So I'm going to use some of that. Encyclopedia. I have this page. It's from a big, thick encyclopedia book. I think it's a Brazilian encyclopedia or something like that. So I thought that would be kind of fun to use. Napkin. I decided I was going to use this. Just kind of wanted something in my journal to remind me of the Ukraine and all that's going on there and those poor people there. So, and then bonus a name. And so I grabbed my friend Frida's, her card, her business card. And I thought I might put that in here. So, I don't know which side, probably that side, because the name of her shop's on there. So, alrighty, let's get started. So we have time to do this and more. Okay, so I do want to cover the back of this one, mostly. Well, I'm just going to tear this, I think. Just do this so it's somewhat straight. Okay, that can be for backing something. I think I'll do a couple of pieces because that'll make it more interesting, is my thought. So hope you're all doing great today. It's of course Monday. I always try to get through Tuesday of the next week so I can take the weekend off for family stuff. And then Monday morning I start on the next week. And so today is Monday morning. And it's a little chilly here. It's snowing. It's really chilly. It's 27 degrees. And here it is. What is this? It's Monday, March 11th, or April, one in the middle, 11th. So yeah, it's a bit chilly. Maybe we'll just do that. Go in a different direction with the lines too. Yeah, so we have a cold front coming through and we're going to get some snow. So my husband worked real hard yesterday to get the yard all raked up because we have pine trees around our house, which make all kinds of tree garbage that falls. The pine needles are everywhere after the fall. I did not know when we moved to this house, I did not know that pine needles or pine trees, specifically ponderosa pines that we have in our yard. We have some others too, but mostly ponderosa. Anywho, they lose their needles just like a deciduous tree loses its leaves. I did not know that. So, learn something there. Okay, so let's put, ooh, I like that. Do I want to, maybe I do. I'm just going to go over the top. We'll repunch the holes. That's what I'll do. So yeah, anywho, they're in our gardens. They're all over the yard. I got the whole backyard all raked yesterday. He kind of does it in stages anymore because it's a big backyard. It's a lot to do. I'm gonna go, I think, let's see, this I'm gonna put here, so I don't need that much. I just need like a little bit. Yeah, so anywho, that was what he did yesterday. I fussy cut for my retro sweet treats journal, you know, the retro one I'm working on. Real excited to work on that some more today. That'll be tomorrow's video. But anyhow, I fussy cut all day. Well, I did my Etsy share yesterday, but then I fussy cut the whole afternoon. There is a ton of stuff in that kit, which is awesome. And I like to fussy cut, so it's no big deal to me. Okay, so that's kind of my thought. So I got the lines and the encyclopedia in there. And what I was thinking is of having this be a pocket on the side, and then I can put my prompts in there. So that's my thought. But first, let's get the holes repunched. And then I'm going to put the napkin on. So yeah, I watched the Masters golf tournament. And then we found out that our little Addie, her tournament, she was in, where was she? Idaho Falls, I think, this weekend. And it was on the internet, so we could watch it. So then we started doing that. Okay, so I have this piece, which I could kind of put right there. I think I'll put that like as far over to the holes as I can, I think. And it goes to about down there. Okay. This is always a little tricky because you can't really glue stick onto napkin. You're going to have a mess if you try doing that. So we'll see how I do here. I might have to do some edges or something. Okay, I'm going to get you right on over there. Ooh, I did pretty well. Just missed a spot down here. I don't have much of an update on our little Sarah. I actually, yesterday I texted my daughter and I said, Worry Mom's kicking in, because I texted her the day before and didn't get an answer. And I think, you know, just super busy with Sarah's care. And it sounds like, but I talked to my other daughter who's been in closer contact. And apparently about 3 o'clock every day is a real rough period. And it's, you know, it's probably after, you know, being up and about and such. So poor little thing. She's getting there, but it's a road. It's a road to travel for sure. I really like this one. Oh, I have an idea. Uh-oh. Okay, there's our little sunflower napkin. Yeah, that makes me happy. That can kind of be a little time capsule of a thing too. Just thinking about all the people affected by war. So sad. Okay. So what I'm thinking is if I put that on as a pocket, and then I want to put this kind of down here at the bottom, like that, because that still leaves more than enough room for me to go in there. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Yeah, geez, it seemed like I was crying at the news every night when we were in the midst of the you-know-what. And now I cry every night because of what the people of the Ukraine are going through. And I know a lot of you don't watch the news. That's not an option for me. I don't obsessively watch it like some people, but I do watch the local and the nightly news. I've got that hanging over a little bit just because I like it like that. Yeah, it bothers me not to be informed about what's going on. I know my kids don't watch the news. I totally get that. Totally get that. Because I'd probably be happier if I didn't, but I need to know what to pray for. Oh. Okay, let's put that right there. Okay, that's fun. Kind of ties those two in together a little bit. I feel like I'd like one more, you know, how the whole working in threes thing, or odd numbers at least. Okay, I'm going to put this up the top, I think. Put it like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, yeah. So anyway, this will remind me of this turbulent time in our world history. Okay. Okay, there is that. That's hanging over and I don't want it to. But I do like the book page kind of being rough on that edge. Alrighty then. What do we have left? Well, we need to do some stamping with this. And we have Frida's beautiful card, which I think I'm going to line that up right there. Ooh, am I going to leave room for that? Let's cut it down and see how much room we actually need. Cut it down to the design here. So, on a happier note, on Saturday we had fun at our granddaughter Marin. We went to her volleyball because the other girls were too far away. Also, because Katie was in Columbus, Montana, which is quite a ways away. And then Addie was in Idaho Falls, and Marin kind of had a home game. She was in Missoula, so that was easy for us to get to. And so Friday night, we went out to dinner with my son because Marin had a middle school dance, and her mom was chaperoning, and her big brother was working it. He was doing henna tattoos. It was kind of like a dance / carnival type of thing. Each room, my daughter-in-law's room was the rock painting room. And yeah, so anyway, they were busy. So the three of us, Mike and I went out to dinner. So that was super fun. I love hanging out with my son. Okay, and so then we're going to put this in here once we get done, but we need some stamping, which was one of our directives. So postmark or cancellation mark, I've got both. So let's grab a little one of these, little acrylic plate. I think I'm going to put this big one. See, I'm done with this, I think. And I need my black ink. Okay. So I'm going to put this on kind of right here to sort of try and tie those three things together a bit. Okay, that's lovely. And then what? I kind of like this one. I'm going to put it on right in this corner, I think. Need something right there. Didn't quite get it. Okay. And then here I want something. I think what I might do is a couple things down here. I've really just so much enjoyed doing just the one page. That's sort of been a game changer for me. Okay, I'm going to put that right here. Okay, and then we'll do the cancellation thing, which is right here. I know. You guys will tell me, stamp pad to stamp. And I know it, I just don't always follow it. I'm just going to pull this over here for a second so I don't stamp on my mat, but I just wanted that right down at the edge. Then let's put one kind of right here, I think. I want it up here. And I'm going to put one down at the bottom of that too. Sorry, going off camera for a second. Just going off the edge again. Let's see. I do think there's a couple other spots. I kind of like one up here. And to make sure I have my 5, I'm going to go over here. There. I think we'll call that good. So let's see. The postmark we just did. Text or quote. Lines. A few of them still showing. Encyclopedia. Decorative napkin. And a name. Okay, we did that one. Lickety split. I feel like I'm getting faster at these. Okay, we'll throw our stamps out. of the way. So yeah, Bo Bunny Postal stamp. It's called Postal. I think I got this at a TJ Maxx. This looks like, no, not a TJ Maxx. What's that called? Oh, I can't think of it. You know, I'll think of it. But I've heard that this goes in here. I've heard that they don't have as many good craft supplies. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking of? I've only been to once in my life when my daughter lived in Columbus, Ohio. Tuesday morning. Whoa, there it is. Oh, okay. I'm cleaning up because, well, first of all, there's our one for today. Now, what I want to do is do some things on my desk. So let me show you the trunk first, okay? So, it's kind of heavy. So this is it. And I had lots of suggestions of like decoupaging it or whatever. Can't do it. I love it just the way it is. It's really rustic looking. The hinges and the handles are all rusty. Yeah, I really like it the way it is. So had a lot of great ideas, but finally what I settled on was I'm going to put it on a shelf that my dad made, and so I think that'll be fun and special. A lot of people suggested fabric and lace. Well, what I ended up on is I have all my coffee dyed fabric and lace in here. So, and I'm really happy with that. So that's going to slide onto the shelf. So I just wanted to update you since I asked for your opinion. Okay, so we have that. I have a little project here I want to do. Let's see, all the stuff on my desk. I have too much stuff on my desk. I need to work on getting some things done. Okay, so you might remember this. This is a piece of just, this is just scrapbooking paper, 12 by 12, and I covered it with stamps. And I decided I want to make a cover, which will also leave a strip that I can make into tags. So I am going to cut this. Of course, it's 12 by 12, so it's 12 this way. I'm going to cut it 9. I just have to decide, do I want this as my front cover, or do I want this as my front cover? I think I like the bottom. So let's cut this. So it's going to be 9 this way. Okay, so go a slight bit. I'm just looking at one of these stamps and I think I want that whole thing. Okay, so this will cut then, so this is approximately 3 inches, so I'm going to cut it in half at 6. And that will make a couple of tags, so we can look at that later. Okay. Now this is, I do have the Distress Collage medium over this, but when I really like Mod Podge when I'm making a cover because it gives it a lot more durability, I think. So the next thing I want to do is cover this with Mod Podge. And I decided I was going to use this is Antique Matte Mod Podge because I thought a little antiquing never hurt anybody. And really all it is kind of a, it's just got a little bit of color to it. Oh my gosh, it's like I haven't used it in a long time and it's thick. Well, I think it might still work. We'll see. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it on one of the tags and see if it's going to work. If it's going to spread out well enough. I could put some water in it. Yeah, that's thick all right. Yeah, that's going to be too much of a struggle, I think. So, okay, we're going to switch gears and put regular Mod Podge on the cover. I'm glad I tried it because this is real goopy. I've created a bit of a mess, folks. That's sad. I don't know if I didn't have the lid on tight enough or what. That's okay, I can get it off, but I'm not gonna manage this with a whole cover. That would be too much. So I'm getting it though. Sad. Well, I'm afraid that jar is kaput. Although I'm going to try adding water to it. I do have some room and shaking it up really well and see what happens. Well, there you go. There's that. Okay. Great start, Gail. Great start. Okay. I'll just put this back over there and add enough water to it to hopefully get it. Okay. Get it watered down. Okay, so we're going to just use regular Mod Podge, but because I really do, I want this sealed well. So, starting over, let's just, whoa, what a difference in consistency. And then I'll set this under my heater to dry. And then what I want to do is I want to back it with coffee dyed muslin. And I'll show you that in a minute. So that's the plan. I mean, the other side, I purposefully picked a 12 by 12 paper that had kind of a neutral, but, you know, because I thought I was going to cut this into journal cards and tags, which we do have a couple of tags, which is good. But maybe one day we'll do this again because it was fun. It took forever though. It took me forever. So, I mean, and it's not anything rocket science-ish. It's just, you know, making them fit. It's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Okay. The lid on this well. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside to dry. Hopefully it will dry before we're done with the video. We'll see. Okay. And then this is the coffee dyed muslin that I'm going to use. I think this came from, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was MK Maz maybe on Etsy. Anyway, it is 11 and a half. Oh, it's only 11 and a half. I was thinking it was 13. Shoot. By 10. I mean, it's okay that way. Okay, I'm just gonna have to think of something to do. What I might do is, do I have, yes. Oh, it might have been from 3 Insistent Dogs. I think it was. So I think I'm gonna put ruffle on the edges. So anyway, we'll figure that out. Hopefully we'll have time. I think we will. Okay, so what else do I have? Okay, I know what I want to do next is let me grab a few of these. I wanted to use some of my fussy cutting that took me all day yesterday to make a couple of these strips to then make ephemera with. So let's grab this one and maybe this one and see if we can get those made. This is going to turn out okay. It's just going to be kind of gloppy. And this one I'm not going to do. For a tag, you don't really need to, I don't think. So anyway. Oh my gosh, I got hot when when my antique Mod Podge was goopy. It made me hot. Okay, so let's cover these. Let's see, I just put that encyclopedia away. Let's use some of it. Oh, gonna need the glue book again. What'd I do with it? Oh, I've got it sitting on my collage, trying to make it a little straighter. So we're just gonna do this. This will be fun. I love these. Again, this is tracing paper, and I got a great big pad at Hobby Lobby, and then I just cut it into 3-inch. To this one is 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Just different sizes so that I can use it in different ways. Yeah. So the heat came on, which is good for drying my cover, which is not good for me sweating with the oldies here. You know, I kind of like to do these in thirds. That's a little high, but that's okay. We're just gonna go for it. Don't think, Gail, just do. And I probably need to grab a few of the tablecloth. I really want that like that, but it's upside down. Oh, get another piece now. Here we go. Okay. Anyway, where was I? Oh, shoot. That stuck a little bit. That's okay. Oh, I think I'll let that dry because that would be good for backing something. This would be good for backing too. As with this. Gosh, I have no idea where I don't remember using this book. Okay, now let's just pop these onto the other one just to have them done. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the tablecloth digital. I'm not sure where my brain's going. I've had like 3 nights where I haven't been able to sleep very well, and so it's starting to take its toll. It's starting not to make sense when I talk. My husband would say, "You never make sense when you talk." Oh, whatever. Let's just put that across there. So after this heater is done, we may be able to finish the rest of our cover. So yep, as usual, bunch of hodgepodgey stuff. Let's see, so it's this journal that I'm working on. I have some stuff in here. This one. Okay, well, let's just see what we'd like to use. None of those scraps are speaking to me. I kind of like a smaller print. Like this one. Okay. Put my ruler away and I need it again. Tomorrow we're going to work on ephemera for this. That's why I wanted to kind of, for this journal. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm just going to go down the middle there. Actually, I might want this on this. Nope, it's fine here. Oh, I'm probably out of camera putting that on. That's a lot of white. I don't want that much white. Put that there over the part that ripped on the glue book. It works. Always a repair for whatever. Or maybe I should say a solution, because sometimes the solution is to throw it away. Okay, ooh, I like that too. Maybe a little something down here. I think I kind of want to go like sideways down here. It always feels happy on Monday to be back in the craft room after the weekend. Oh, this is a horrible glue book. Pages are too fragile. It's like one gluing and you're done. Might have to use this for collage instead of a glue book. I think that's what I'll do. But I will try to use a little bit of it. Okay. So let's go. Take off the white. My heater's done. I wonder if that means my cover is too. If I don't get further on these, we'll finish them tomorrow too. But I have so much I want to do tomorrow. Goodness. Ooh, this is a fun piece. Yeah, I think I'll go over there. We'll get these on and then I'll set them aside and we'll check out the cover. Okay. And one more down here. Okay. Right about there. Not a lot going on right there, is there? Maybe need a couple of things there. Oh, trying to grab a piece of paper and it was leaving me. Let's do. And then we'll use this little piece. That piece will be done. Okay. So there we go there. All right, so there's our little strips so far. So far, so good, I feel like. Okay, so I'm just going to set this stuff aside for the moment while we look at the cover. Would like to finish something in this video. That'd be good. Yes, it's dry. Okay, yep, that feels a lot tougher. Okay, so my thought was I want to put this like this. I was going to kind of rip these edges. And now I think I'm going to put some ruffle on them. Just kind of like that. I realize that's, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Okay, let's get going here. And this will be for a little page at some point. Okay, so let's do another ruffle that size for the other side. Okay, there's another little bit. So I'll make some pages with that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I need to think about do I want the ruffle on the inside like that, because then on the inside I think I do. Okay, so we're going to flip this over. I'm just going to use some Fabri-Tac to put this on. And I'm just going to put the Fabri-Tac on about, up to the sewing. So I don't know what it is, but about a ½ inch or something. Try not to go too thick, but enough to hold it. Okay. Well, we had to move quick on that little decision, didn't we? Because we just weren't quite long enough. But this is going to work fine, I think. Yes. Okay. So there's that. Sometimes you just got to, as my daughter always says, keep your knees bent. Keep your knees bent because you never know what's going to hit you. And you need to be able to go with the flow. Okay. And this one. Straight up there. Okay, so that's the inside. And then here, I'm going to just going to pop that on here. And I want these edges to be raggedy. So if they get raggedy because they're bent over, you know what I mean, over the edge of the paper, that's okay. So I'm just going to put glue kind of in the middle, not too thick, kind of smooth it out so it doesn't show too much on the other side. But then we'll be sewing around the edges. Okay, but I just want to hold it, kind of hold it in place. Now if I can kind of get her centered. Top, bottom, side to side. Okay, and straight. Straight's good. Okay, I think that's fine enough. All right, so now, excuse me. So now, and then I'm going to sew around the edge. So I hope I have enough in my sewing machine to do this. Had to move my trunk, excuse me. So I'm going to do a zigzag all around the edge of this. So bear with me, a little sewing machine noise for a minute. It's going to be interesting to see how that looks on the other side of the ruffle. I don't know, but what can I say? We're going for it. Okay, I'm running into stuff over here. I think I can bring this down to me a little bit. It's not like you can see great irregardless. Okay, and I'm going to do my little trick of, with the zigzag, stopping on the left and then turn. Because, oh, okay, well that's interesting. It's making a wonky, made a bit of a wonky zigzag, but that's okay. I don't want this to be perfect. I want it to be kind of grungy and fun. I'm kind of thinking for this one, I feel like I have a lot of ephemera that is in my pre-made ephemera and I just haven't found a home for it. I was thinking it might be fun to do just kind of an eclectic, these are, you know, these are pieces that didn't fit any other theme or anything. I was thinking that might be kind of fun for this one. Okay. Now this edge. Okay. So, okay. Oh, I'm happy. This has been on my desk for like ever, and I'm excited to be kind of getting it done. Oh, that's not bad on that side, I don't think. I'm going to leave the strings. Then I kind of want to just pull out some bits here. Just sort of make it a little rougher looking on the edge. Those ones don't want to pull any more than that. Okay, is there anything I can do up here? Okay, so let's do this. I kind of line those up and then give a feel. Yep, the paper's lined up too. I'm not worried. Well, that stamp popped up when I folded it. I'm not worried about that because I'll probably put something down after the signature sewn in, I'll probably put something down that way. Anyway, okay, where's my... Oh, that's just a fun little cover, I feel like. Yeah, and then, I don't know. Would I want to put one of these down once the signature's in? Nope, some kind of lace or something. Okay. Oh, happy day. We got a cover already. And that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm not making it postal themed or anything, but just have it be kind of a fun. Ooh, I have another idea. Hang on. Do I have time? Yeah. I've got vintage envelopes. If one of them had like their flap intact, just an old grungy one like this. No, that flap is intact, but it's glued down. I need one where the flap is loose. Like this. Maybe could put an envelope flap on there. I'm thinking. That one's not my favorite one. It doesn't have as much stuff on it, but finding one with a flap is not, a flap that opens is not easy. I suppose I could like put a hinge on the ones that have the flap sealed down. Oh no, I'll have to look. I guess I do have this one, if nothing else. Then I would just attach that. Oh, but it covers up that kitty. He's going to be covered up no matter what. That kitty's still there. I don't know. Anyway, it's an idea to noodle on. So, let's see. So we did that. Let's see, what do we have? We have like 5 minutes that I don't know. I think I want to save the strips for the next time. So I think I'll call it a video. We did get our cover done though. I'm so excited because that's just been, it's kind of been bugging me. It's just kind of been there. Do you think that needs distressing? I know, dumb question. Yep, definitely needs distressing. See, I end up taking up my 5 minutes anyway because I have another thought. Oh yeah, that really helps. So I had to cut it a little bit longer because I wanted that Colorado to show. So one of my subbies, Susan, hi Susan, she went to Creativation this year. She emailed me to tell me kind of about it. She said that it was much smaller than she had thought. So, and like Tim wasn't there, Tim Holtz. And so, and you know, I don't think my pals from Blue Fern Studio went because I never heard anything about them going. So I think it was a smaller one, but next year it's in Columbus, Ohio. I thought, oh, that could be interesting. So we'll see how the new you-know-what's doing. Alrighty then, guys. That's what we did today. And our little collage. So a fairly little productive hour together. So thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate getting this off my desk. Yes. So have a grateful day, everyone. And we'll just see you in the next video. Bye.